Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. Also, we have brand new games coming to the channel, so make sure you stick around and join the Ebony gang.
Okay, so I just got done streaming. I told people in the YouTube comments that I would react to this video. I'm gonna hurry up and get this shit out the way because I gotta take a shit. But long story short, all these niggas beefing and we about to dissect and go into it. We finna see what's going on with this shit.
So Camden is a borough in northwest London and is very, very close to the centre of London. But despite the area being so close to the rich centre of the capital, in the last few years the war in the area has been going brazy. So historically, unlike neighbouring areas like Islington and Brent, Camden's beef situation hasn't been as active as others. But this all changed around 2016 when a man from Camden called Merce had his watch stolen from another man from another area in Camden. After this, there was some back and forth, which resulted in a big rivalry in the borough, literally between groups of kids that grew up together. One side being gangs built up from a few estates in Camden, which were—
It's crazy, man. It's so crazy how like so many people can just really just be taking other people's lives, bro, over some beef, bro. Like shit don't even be that deep for real, man. And all this started because a nigga got his watch stolen, man. Damn, this shit crazy. And they're all teens, bro. Niggas my age. Damn, bro.
Were the Peckwater gang from the Peckwater estate, the QC gang, which were from a road in Camden called Queen's Crescent, and Combo, which is a gang made up from an estate called Regent's Park in Cumberland Market. They linked up together and called themselves 51st, due to their postcodes being in NW1 and NW5, which is where the 5 and the 1 come from. And from the other side of the feud, we have a gang called Active Gang, which some people may know from their songs, and they're from the Ager Grove estate in Camden. And Active Gang are affiliated with another gang called CT1 and NRB, which they all linked up and called themselves 71st. And just like that, the war was now on between 51st and 71st.
Okay, so 51st and 71st, they had a gang war. Okay. Peckwater versus Active Gang, QC versus NRB, and Combo Pause versus CT1. Okay. Okay. I gotta let this register in my brain. 51st versus 71st, Peckwater, Active Gang, QC, NRB, Combo, CT1, okay.
Over this watch being stolen. So Camden is actually home to a big Somalian community, with a big portion of them residing in Ager Grove, which is the territory of the 71st gang. Such a big community that the majority of 71st members are actually Somalian. And if you watch one of my previous videos on Mali Strip, Somalian people are people you don't want to be messing with, which you'll understand more in this video. And this beef was on go from early. In 2017, 2 members of the AG gang, which represent 71st, executed a triple shooting on 3 51st members. Damn. 2 of the members ran to a nearby hospital, but while hospital staff was treating the 2 members, they also called police to the hospital to investigate the situation. Once the 2 realized the police was called, they didn't even care about their treatment anymore, and attempted to run out of the hospital while still having bullet wounds lodged in them. But the police ended up detaining them and arresting them after a struggle between the both. The reason they wanted to run was because all 3 members are actually wanted for suspicion of grievous bodily harm, which all 3 were eventually arrested for. Now of course, 51st weren't happy about this triple shooting, and they were trying to get it back in blood. So they went lurking on the Ager Grove estate and shot a rival in the face with a shotgun.
Oh my!
Survive and make his way back to the hospital. But this beef really kicked off in a situation.
Nigga got 200 damage. Alright, well that's not funny. That's not, someone actually died. But like, golly, bro. Pump to the face IRL is crazy. I know his face was destroyed.
That wasn't even
join large-scale battles with military vehicles.
Linked to both of the gangs. So on February 2017, a 16-year-old girl had an Airbnb party in Kensington, West London. You know those type of parties where a girl invites 7 different types of gangs and asks people to leave their beef at home? Yeah, one of those. So at this party, there were people from all over London there.
Oh shit, L girl, bro. L girl, bro. She the fucking setup. That girl's a setup, bro. L girl, bro.
But a few uninvited guests tried to pull up to the party. One of these people being the boy from 51st called Dotty and his friend, who pulled up to the party with a gun and knife looking for trouble. But the night turned left for Dotty and his friend, and ended up with Dotty being chased down by 20 young boys. And when the boys caught up to him, they stabbed him 13 times altogether. Which actually resulted in Dotty dying, which 4 16-year-old boys from Hackney and Tottenham were sentenced and convicted for. So 51st were mad about this situation, obviously, that their member Dotty was just stabbed to death. So they were out trying to get revenge. So they went out for revenge in a stolen BMW and travelled all the way from Camden in northwest London to Hackney in East London and then to Tottenham in North London, because that's where the people who killed Dotty were from. But they ended up finding no one from both areas, but they weren't trying to go home without spilling some blood first. So 51st went all the way back to Camden to look for 71st members and found an affiliate member of 71st called AK and killed him. But they weren't done there. They were riding for a whole another 2 hours looking for more 71st members.
Bro, this is kind of crazy to hear, bro. Like, y'all really be having just as much gang activity as us in the States, bro. Like, the States is crazy out here, bro. Like, it's actually ridiculous, bro. A nigga just got shot outside my job, bro. Like, shit is crazy, bro. Someone just robbed this Walgreens by my house and just drove through the doors and like fucked up the whole entrance, and just debris and rubble everywhere. Like, shit is just crazy now, bro. And then don't even get me started on like just different parts of the world and their gang activity, man. It's so crazy. But I'm saying, like, it's crazy to see UK people, because a lot of these UK niggas look like, let me choose my words carefully, a lot of UK dudes that they show in these pictures look like nice dudes. They look like, they look like cool people.
On the 71st member called Mitch's little brother. Mitch's little brother attempted to run into a cab and begged the driver to drive him to safety. Damn, but the driver refused to move, and he was dragged out of the cab and stabbed to death by 51st members. All within 2 hours of their first murder they committed that night. And 6 members were sentenced to life for these murders. Then on September 4th, 2017, a member from 51st called Flips and the older brother of the second boy who died that night called Mitch bumped into each other on Hampstead Road in Camden and started getting into a little altercation, which ended with Flips stabbing Mitch in his arm, neck and back. The knife lodged into Mitch's bones and murdering him. An undercover policeman just witnessed this whole situation and ran down Flips and arrested him. And now Flips is serving 17 years to life for this murder. After this, the beef in Camden went under some serious investigation by police.
This is
and
crazy.
Members from all sides started to get taken down for conspiracies, firearms and drug charges, and the beef started to die down a bit. But then 2019 hit, and quite a lot of the members that were locked up started to come out, and taking in consideration that 51st members, just before everyone started going to prison, had killed 3 71st members. 71st members started coming out of prison on some demon time, and were most definitely looking for revenge with no warnings. The first signs that 71st was really back was on a cold Tuesday in February. 1 AM in the morning, a 51st member called Gxng was walking past the Sainsbury's in Camden, when a 4x4 crashed into him, and several 71st members jumped out on him like a pack of wolves, stabbing him repeatedly in his head and body, leaving him literally paralysed and not being able to walk. But that wasn't enough for 71st members. They wanted someone dead for their friends. So on April 1st, 2019, a suspected member of 51st called C. Miz and his cousin were walking down Grafton Road.
These are all kids, man. This shit's crazy. This is like me. This is me. This is literally me, bro. Like, it's just crazy, man, seeing like all these young people get involved in all this activity, bro. And this is happening everywhere, all over the world, everywhere, bro. It's just sad to see, man. Golly, like, just imagine these people's families, bro. All these people's futures are getting took away because they want to be involved in gangs and stuff. And I get some people join in different ways. Some others are, they can't do anything about it. Some people are born into it, forced into it, or whatever. But it's just, it's just sad, man. I know some people have probably tried to get out of it, unless they really do like the life they live. But I know if it was me, I'd really be trying to get up out of there, because, bro, that's not my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not my life. Ain't for me.
Gospel Oak, Camden, when 4 71st members jumped out a stolen black car and started chasing them. C. Miz and his cousin split up, but unfortunately the men who jumped out the car locked onto C. Miz, and C. Miz ended up dropping to the ground when the 71st members started to stab him repeatedly with machetes and then run from the scene. After this murder, 71st members made a song called Congo, and the reason why they called it Congo is because C. Miz was actually a refugee from Congo after him and his family fled the war from over there. And members repeatedly in their songs say that they get their weed from Congo, not Cali. Pretty much just trying to say that they're smoking on C. Miz.
These niggas is cold-blooded savages, bro. I cannot lie, bro. That is kind of hard. That's fucked up, though. Golly, bro.
So after all this, there was news going about in Camden that 51st members were out on the lurk, and any Somalian they see, they're killing.
Heard some really strong intelligence that there is going to be revenge for Calvin's killing and his friends.
Once you click this video, you'll be taken to uscca.com/maps. From here, you can click.
Oh, so I've literally said they are going to go out and kill any Somali in retaliation. So I just want to make that really clear. This is from a young Somali woman in Camden who's 24 years old. And basically, we strongly suspect they're going to go out tonight and kill a Somali.
Which is probably a bit of a stretch. But on the other hand, 71st members kept saying that they're warring with Jalirs, which is basically the Somalian word for West African people. Because you have to remember, despite Somalians being dark-skinned and African, a lot of Somalians don't really see themselves the same as other black people. So this was kind of turning into a race war between Somalian and black people in Camden, which is just all wrong for so many reasons. But 71st weren't happy enough with the killing of C. Miz. They wanted to spill more blood. So August 12, 2019, 6 members started circling the estates of 51st members in a stolen Ford Fiesta and a stolen Seat. When they spotted 16-year-old culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around 10:30 p.m. Culprit and other members ran to a nearby set of blocks near Euston Road, but 71st members found them later on that night, and 3 members jumped out and chased them down, catching up to the 16-year-old 51st member called Culprit. Culprit was running for his life and literally screaming for help, banging on neighbors' doors to let him in so he could escape his attackers. But when the 71st members caught up to him, 2 71st members held him, while a 3rd member repeatedly pushed a 1-foot-long zombie killing knife through his chest while it was coming out of his back. And when the 71st members were done,
God, yo! Oh!
Killing knife through his chest while it was coming out of his back. And when the 71st members were done, the soldier was said to be running away after, laughing hysterically, which is what bystanders said. And Culprit, he was just any normal kid from London. He was talented at football and even had trials for Southampton Football Club. But
see, man, this is what I'm talking about, bro. He wasn't even really in it for real. Wait, I don't remember. Did he say he was in it? I don't remember. I don't remember if he said he was in it or not, but like they said, like he just said, he was just a normal kid, bro.
Normal kid from London. He was talented at football and even had trials for Southampton Football Club, but started getting involved in a local gang and brushed aside his football, and unfortunately became a victim of the streets. Now, as these back and forths normally go, 51st were now looking for revenge on their recent L's, and there were many stabbings across the month. And early on in September, there was a case of 3 killings in 5 days in Camden. One of these being a man from a completely different area all the way in East London, but unfortunately he was walking at the wrong place at the wrong time. So he was actually walking on Queen's Crescent Estate, which is a hotspot for 51st members, and was shot and killed in a drive-by, being mistaken for a 51st member. Just an hour before, another woman was stabbed to death just a few hundred yards from the situation. Bro. And 4 days later, a 71st member called Nux was stabbed to death by a gang of 51st
now they going after innocent people, bro. This is the shit. This is crazy. Why do people do this? This is really crazy, bro. This is why I say, man, you always gotta you just gotta watch who you hang around, bro. You guys gotta watch your back, because wrong place at the wrong time can be anybody, and that is one of my biggest fears as a person. Wrong place, wrong time. And where I live, that shit happens all the time, especially where oh my gosh, man. Lord God, please just get me out of this situation. Please put me in a better situation one day. I don't ever want to end up like these people. Damn, I just want to be successful, man. I just want to be successful. I just want to live. I just want to be straight, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never get involved in nothing like this. And I have like family and people who are close to me who are, you know, they do what they do, but yeah, that ain't me, bro. That ain't me. And I know these people, like, not them. I know these people that I'm talking about, and it's like they regular people too. Like, they're regular people too, and so, you know what I'm saying, they ain't doing this shit, but like, you know, they still clicked up. So it's like, fuck, bro, I don't know. You'll never know what a person can do until, you know, they're put in that situation.
Outside one of the busiest areas in London, Camden Tube Station. And for the longest, a lot of people didn't even know all this stuff was going on, until a 71st member called Suspect started jumping on the drill scene, calling himself the Camden Grim Reaper, and releasing some of the most disrespectful tunes towards his ops. So much that police take down pretty much any song that the gang uploads, which really started to bring some attention to what's happening down there, and definitely got the attention of me. Especially a song from Suspect called Dugout, which is probably one of the most disrespectful songs I've ever heard.
Yeah, y'all told me to react to that. I'm gonna check that out.
Beef is. In one of his lines, he says,
"Same place we used to play runouts, is the same place his chest got dug out. Same place I was telling you play out, is the same place I'm telling you come out."
Which really makes you think, damn, these guys were close friends at one time, and now they're trying to kill each other. All stemming from a little small altercation that happened a couple years back. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video.
That is crazy. Like, I get y'all do what y'all do, y'all feel how y'all feel, but my personal opinion, this ain't it. That's not the move. That's not the route y'all should be. People should take, bro. This is not the route people should take, and a lot of people glorify this and want to become gang members, bro. My personal opinion, I would never. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it up and down. I swear my life on it. I will never. I will never glorify it either. It's fucked up, bro. And I've seen it, you know, not saying I've been inside it. I'm saying I've been around it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just a really depressing topic. But yeah, rest in peace to all the lives that were taken, man. Everybody who was in it, everybody who wasn't. That's the really sad part. Everybody who wasn't. At this point, you're just murdering people. Like, it has nothing to do with your gang now. Like, you're just murdering people. Anybody in the vicinity of the block you don't like. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, this was a more depressing video for me. Like, this was just really sad, bro. Cause I don't know, I feel more for people. Like, I have more sympathy for a lot of people than other people do. Like, I don't know, this type of shit really makes me feel a type of way, and it's fucked up, bro. It's really fucked up. I feel bad for these people, and I feel bad for these people that are in it and don't want to be in it. But the ones who are in it and are just love it, do your thing. But like, senseless murder on innocent people that's ridiculous, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here though. All my social links are down in the description down below if you want to watch me live. My Twitch link is down there as well, and I'm out of here.